Everything was quiet. The only thing that I could hear was the sound of my heart beating rapidly. All I could see was the darkness of my eyelids. I took a huge breath, opened my eyes, and saluted to the judges. This is a normal feeling that every gymnast is exposed to before they perform. It is the most nerve-wracking and thrilling experience that any sport has ever given me. Gymnastics has taught me numerous lessons about myself that have helped shape me into who I am today. At the age of 9, my parents decided to enroll me in gymnastics. My dad took me to my first practice, and I immediately fell in love with the sport. At practice, I could do everything that I wanted to do and more. I can do flips, handstands, swings on the bars. After practice concluded, the owner came up to my dad and asked, "So, how long has she been doing this?" My dad gave her a puzzled look and looked at his phone. He responded back to her and said, "Well, about 2 hours now." My dad tells me to this day that her stunned reaction to his response is something that he will never forget. Throughout the years that I was a gymnast, I learned a lot of things that continue to have an impact on my life. For starters, I learned how to work hard for things that I want. In gymnastics, I constantly wanted to be the best and excel in competitions. I would go to practice early, stay late, and even go to private lessons. This continues to reflect into my daily life. For example, I always like to excel at tasks such as school, work, and even relationships. This is because I want to be the best version that I can be of myself, and that can't happen without hard work. In addition to that, the sport has taught me that there is always a lesson to be learned in every situation. For example, every time I would win or lose at a competition, I learned something about myself. It took me a while to develop this way of thinking. However, ever since I opened my mind to learn from a loss as much as I do from a win, I've been a much more successful person. To go off of that, I learned a crucial aspect to life with gymnastics, which is how to manage time. It wasn't until I had a set time to be at practice and scheduled competition times that I began to pay more attention to the clock. I continue to get upset if I am late for anything, especially important events such as school or work. I'm always 10 minutes early to an event because I hate being late. Furthermore, I'm exceptional with deadlines. For example, in school, when I'm given a task or an assignment, I do it. I think that gymnastics has helped me inherit this trait because by competition time, which was our deadline, our skills had to be perfect and they had to be ready. To conclude, gymnastics was a tremendous part of my life. It taught me many qualities that are instilled in me to this day. For example, being a hard worker, learning from every situation, and how to manage my time. All these qualities are equally important to me in my daily life and continue to help me succeed. In closing, gymnastics has helped shape me into who I am today.